Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Um, we're back. We're playing Satisfactory again because, hey, it's the weekend. Possibly the last weekend in a little while that I'll have a whole lot of free time, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, I've been playing a little bit offline. So if you caught the stream on Friday night, we got through a bit of the setup, and we're working towards the space elevator. And after I finished the stream, we did get the space elevator done. And yesterday on Saturday, I played a little bit more, and I ended up working on coal. And we have coal power, which is great because that means our power situation is now self-sustaining, which is fantastic. I did speculate on whether or not I would do that off on screen, like during a live stream, and probably for the best, I did just get that work done. Because it means that we don't need to worry about all the gathering leaves and wood and stuff to keep our generators going, which is what I had to do a little bit of while we were getting coal up and running. So what that means is that today we are at the point where our factory is pretty much self-sustaining in terms of the tier 1 materials, so things like iron plates, screws, iron rods, copper, cables, that sort of stuff. But we need to work on getting our secondary goods going to allow us to start working on the next phase of the space elevator construction parts. So that is, I think it's smart plates, heavy modular frames, something else, and none of that's automated. We did have smart plates automated, but I've paused that currently to work, like basically to collect the reinforced iron plates and the rotors for things that we're using to expand the factory. And yeah, outside of that, not much else to say except let's play, shall we? So here's our space elevator, which is on a grid that is not aligned with what the factory needs to be aligned with. We're in photo mode still because I was making a thumbnail. And here is a belt setup that I know is going to frustrate some of you. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. This is all placeholder at the moment, all right? Just chill. This is all just to get us to coal as quickly as possible. So if we have a look out here, we've still got the iron setup we had before, last time we were playing. We have moved our hub, which has a hub built into it. So that's currently over here. Now this is the correct global grid, which is what we want to do. So it's easier to make sure that we can make some nice connections between various factory elements. So that's what we're working on there. Our job today is we have some iron miners, which are not currently set up. And we want to get them set up. So if we look over here, there's another 2 iron ore miners, which we have plopped down. They are normal, so we're getting 60 per minute. Not much happening at the moment because they're not set up yet. But basically over here, we want to set up a smelting area that is preferably expandable because we know that once we get Mark II miners and Mark III miners, our ore production becomes much, much bigger. And already looking at it, I wonder if this is the best way to have done it. Let's see. Let me just zoopy doopy. Let's actually use zoop. Where was our lookout tower? There we go. I just want to get a better view. Zoop. That should be fine because at the moment we need 2 smelters per mining per miner because it's a normal iron ore. But when we get Mark II miners, then we need 4. And I forget the ratio for a Mark III miner if it goes from 4 to 8 or 4 to 6. I've got a feeling it might be 8. Actually, thinking about it, we might want to make it so that these smelters are actually a bit further down there. No, that'll be fine. We can make this work. That's fine. All right, cool. So that's the big project today. It's a shame that they do cause damage. It'd be nice if the lookout towers was just high enough that we could get a better view, but just low enough that they didn't hurt us. So we have another miner here that we need to connect over there, which means we can get another 2 smelters up and running. What I want to do is I want to invest in making the parts like the screws and the iron, mostly the screws. I think screws at the moment are our big bottleneck. So as you can see here, screws are just moving, right? Like we are using screws faster than we're making screws. And that is just one constructor making iron plates. So that's at 50%, and one constructor making rotors, and that's at 33%. So this alone, what's that? 60 screws a minute. So if we wanted to saturate one of those, let's have a look at our screw production. We would need 1.5 of these, which means we could make 2 if we had 2 of these, because that would make us 80, and it'd be 40 each. So yeah, so the ratio is 3 to 2 to fully saturate reinforced plates. Now that's good to saturate because that makes our Mark II belts, which helps us be a lot more efficient overall. This is what is sucking up our screws, 100 per minute. So that takes 2.5 to 1. Wait, was that right? Because it was 40 screws per minute, wasn't it? And that takes 10 iron rods a minute. And this makes 15 a minute. And it takes 15 iron ingots a minute. So if we made 30 per minute, we could then make 120 screws. So we make 120 screws per mining, per miner. What did I say? 120 screws per miner. And that's going to take 100. Right, so one of those mines that we've got over here out of 3 will be dedicated to making screws. Or do we make 2? This is where we start to get in tricky dicky areas. I guess one thing we could do is we could look at consolidating all of this production over here, and then we can pull out iron ingots as we need them. Because I think... No, okay, so we've got proper saturation of the iron ore here at least. But we don't have proper here. All right, so we're missing out on half our production here because we've got 1 smelter going to 1 mine, but our miner can sustain up to 2 smelters. I think it's time to consolidate everything. I think it's just time to rip up our jumpstart base. We should have plenty of items in storage, so we're not going to get into any trouble in running out of iron plates or anything during this setup phase. And I think we actually make a proper factory over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we're going to need 10 smelting arrays, or smelters, which is fine. Now the trick is, do we start going up? We start going up. Let's see. We probably want to fix this sink pretty soon because we want to get some of those extra options going. So we've got pillars and stuff to make things look a bit prettier. Right, so if we were to make another level, can we connect to... Wait, no, we want Zoop. All right, I think that's what we want. Let's get rid of that clipped one. All right, so that'll give us where our platform is. We can pretty things up when we go back to the awesome sink stuff. Maybe we just make an awesome sink and we start sinking some items so we can start getting some of the extra things we need. So what do we got? We've got one over the foot, and then we've got the thing here. All right, so there we go. I don't think we can even make ladders and shit yet. Okay, let's zoop that. Zoop that. And actually, I probably want to make this 6 across. And then we want to match it up here. So nudge. I thought arrow keys were nudge. Interesting. Right, is that aligned? No, it's not. Not even close. Maybe if we align it from the badonkadonk. Ah, there's not enough. Not enough platforms. No, I want space. I want space to be able to move through stuff. Right, so let's think. I wish I knew what Mark 3 miners did. Because if a Mark 3 miner could sustain 6 smelters, this is perfect. But if it's 8, it's not perfect. Also, thinking about it, so that's 60 plus 60 is 120. And we've got belts that can support 120. So one belt can feed us 2 miners, but that's using the expensive belts, which aren't that expensive, at least, so we should be fine. Decision paralysis. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let's awesome sink. Awesome sink. It's cheap. Let's just plop it over with the hub, whatever you want to call it. But we definitely need to think about where we can start sinking stuff en masse, which is probably okay now because we have coal power. We have infinite power, so we're not going to get ourselves into too much trouble by sinking things that are reasonably cheap. No power. God, everything needs power. There we go. Yeah, I can't manually sync things. I thought it would still process it. Womp, 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 womp. Let's... Sync that shit fast. Alright, let's sync some stuff we've got extras of. Off they go, and that means we also need the awesome shop. All right. Bonk. All right. The first few tickets should be cheap, so let's grab some other bits and bobs from around the place. Look at that. Copper wire. Cables. Actually, cables should be pretty good to sink. There we go. Look at that. One ticket already. DNA points. What the fuck? That's new. New to me, anyway. Alright, let's get an idea of how many of those we're going to need. Mostly I just want pillars at the moment. Welcome back. A vehicle is 10 coupons. I don't want the vehicle. Stay hydrated, kids. We've got management. Oh, that's cool stuff, actually. That's stuff that we will need fairly soonish. It's pretty cheap, too, actually. That's good. Organization, I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, signs. We can be clever with signs. Customizer. Oh, hello. Right, so there are things that are based on our level 2. Foundations, here we go. No. What? Architecture? Ah, here we go. Ladders, catwalks, pillar. I think we're going to go concrete pillar. I think that's going to be the cheapest for now. Alright, cool. Catwalks. Fucking love me a good catwalk. The ladder's going to be useful too. Look at that. Grab those coupons. So architecture. Concrete pillars. Ladder. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't take them, did I? Excellent.
Fun fact, architecture was invented when people began building buildings. If it had been invented slightly beforehand, perhaps more old buildings would still be around. Humanity sometimes lacks vision.
Oh, Ada. You're too much sometimes. Alright, so the goal will be to try and make this look like a building. Eventually. Soon. Now. So if we do a bit of that. Architecture. Okay, it's not exactly, but it will do. All right, so now can I? Oh, we're factoring now. We're making factories now, boys. Alright, so if I line up one of these, I can line up all of them. No, not there. So they sort of go halfway behind. And they face the other way. Did we do it? No. Okay, did we at least get it from this point of view? I think so. Right, so it is just... Actually, I know. I know. I can do this. Alright, Alright, that'll point me to where the thingamabob needs to connect to. And I think we're going to do this too. Is it out? Okay, we'll grab that. This isn't working for some reason. Okay, so that has the vertically correct. And then I think just one chunk closer and we're good. All right. So we can use that as a guide for where we're at. Now we are definitely over-engineering this. That's fine. So now let's see if this gets us the pokey addy bit correct. Can we? Okay. I need it to line up with one that isn't currently connected. And I don't want to unconnect the ones that are connected because I don't want to pick up all that iron ore, which is useless to me. So if we connect over here. Thank you. Line it up with that. Can delete that now. Perfect. All right, so that is now our gold standard. So we need one on the left and another 4 on the right. Zip. Alright, we hold shift and it should let us fall. And then we go back up the ladder and we do that again, but better. Oh, this kind of makes me want to get the... there should be factory floors that... I'm out of concrete. There should be factory floors that let us, like, run lifts through them. But they're at the awesome shop. So, you know. One, two, three, 4, 5. One more. Six. And because we don't care about this thing, I think that still looks reasonably supported without that. I think that's fine. I think we can imagine that they're bolted. Yep. Fine. We do need to put a support on this side, though. That is one thing we are missing. Oh, no, we need another one. Zip, zip, zip. I think that should meet with that one there, right? We're out of concrete. I forgot about that. All right, let's go fill up on some concrete. Oh, look, we're factoring. We're factoring. So ideally, I want to scale up the reinforced iron plates because they will be super useful in then acquiring some more. What's it called? Coal. So our coal area is pretty much monopolized by our power situation. You can't have too much of this. Let's go have a look at our power situation. Let me show you the jank, the complete and utter disdain for something pretty because we just made it work. There is a bridge I made that I'm not proud of, but we'll try and work with it now that we're starting to get access to more materials to make things look a little bit more like they can exist structurally, right? You can sort of see it over there. It was definitely a bit of a walk to get to. Where is it? I can hear it. It's over here. Is it up? Am I blind? Like, I know I'm blind, but... Do I have... No. Is that like a Mercer sphere? Okay, whatever. Oh. Some limestone that we haven't exploited yet. And it's normal too. I can see why I didn't necessarily exploit it. It's a bit further out than the other limestone. Oh, I wonder if there's like a cave entrance and it was just underneath where I was. Maybe, but we're not exploring at the moment. We're engineering. So I can hear it again. I think it's... Is it a power slug, maybe? So that's something actually we probably should be working on pretty quickly is the MAM. I forget what it stands for, but it's the like lets you research sort of weird things using biological resources. But I think it also is how you get to Caterium and stuff, which Caterium is definitely something I want to get fairly soon. That gets us our better power poles, which let us make more than 4 connections. Because realistically, once you've got a power pole connected to the previous one and the next one, when you're taking it somewhere, you've only got 2 additional connections you can make. As soon as you make 3 machine connections to a power pole, it becomes a dead end, which sometimes it's fine, but sometimes it's not, you know? Got some more things there to exploit. But this is our power setup. Got some crafting here because we need to do some stuff. You can kind of see here there's one bastard child that's out on its own because I'd built most of it, including the belts and stuff, before I built this side. And there's like a little piece of rock here that meant that I couldn't fit this one where it would line up with the rest. And I thought, you know what? I'm okay with that. You know, a little bit of jank, a little bit of texture in the build. You know, got to respect the topography, right? But unfortunately, like we're dealing with like a, I think this is impure and one pure. So like we actually don't have enough coal here to use for power and steel. Yeah, so that's only 30 a minute. Unless there's a coal deposit I haven't tapped into over here. I suppose I should check, shouldn't I? Wait, are they... There's one over here. Does it tick them when they're being mined? That's kind of cool. Is it up there? Hello, hello, hello? I hate spiders in this game. I feel like they were explicitly dangerous in one of the earlier versions of the game, but like they seem to be fairly fine to deal with now. Or maybe it was this big one. Maybe this was the particularly dangerous one I was worried about. Health seems alright. Come on. Yeah, what was I worried about? You're fine. What is this? Copper. It's just a little nub of copper, which not super useful. Got some gas over there that we can't go past at the moment. Is it up on that platform? Oh, damn it. Come on, mountain goat. Mountain goat, damn you. I mean, I could just build a path, but I feel like I should be able to do this. Oh, gosh. No, alright, cool. Ah. Alright. Oh, is it sparkling? Oh, is this a pure one? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we got all the coal we need. No, it's normal. Still, it's pretty good. Okay, maybe we can make steel here. Oh, there's a slug. Alright, so, is there any iron close by? No. Not a lot. Okay, so this is the last piece of coal here, and it's normal. That gives us another 60. I wonder if it's better to find somewhere where potentially there is coal and iron a bit closer together. Because currently, this area is probably good to expand a bit more into more power as we need it. The fuck is that? Oh, hello. Ah, a sphere. Yank.
Witness.
I'll take that.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. He is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
The truth of this world finally will be potentially known. Pure limestone. Pure. See, deciding what to do with these resources is the tough part. Oh, we didn't get that slug either. I'm not too fussed. We're still in early days, so... I'll have a bit of a peek in here. I think I've looked in here briefly and there were monsters and I was just like, yeah, I didn't feel like it at the time, but... Actually... We are a little bit low on health there. Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of spiders in here. Maybe that was the problem before, was that I got overrun by spiders. And now I'm a little bit more aware of my surroundings and the way I play the game. Is there a flashlight in this game? I think there is, right? Okay, I think I did come back here. And I was like, oh, I need bombs. We haven't found sulfur yet, so no dice. There's definitely faster ways to progress in the game, and that would be to explore until we found sulfur and caterium. And that's outside of the other really obvious option, which would be to... What the hell? So just the sun hit a certain spot and it went red. Weird. Like, short of also, like, you know, checking the map, online interactive map that would tell us where everything is. But exploring and finding those things, because I think once you find them, you can then track them down and actually find proper nodes if you don't find a proper node first. But I do wonder if there are other ways in the MAM to potentially unlock the ability to scan them before you find them. Who knows, but let's get back to our iron. Because I do think one thing we would probably want to make sure we try and achieve is tier 2 belts being just as cheap to us as tier 1 belts. So a little metal shortcut. Doop, 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 doop. And big slide. Right, let's throw down a MAM. We've started collecting a bunch of alien materials, so you know, maybe there'll be some things that we could start unlocking that'll help our exploration. I know getting some healing sprays would be useful. And like healing sprays, I think you use like a nut, a mushroom, and a berry. And we haven't found berries yet, but you can sort of chuck them all together and get something that heals quite potently. Well, maybe if we find caterium, we might be able to do something along the lines of zip lines, eh? I think by the time I can do that, I generally have the jumping legs. Which now think about it, that's another vote for go and explore and get that shit unlocked. Where's our hub over here? Alright. Do we have what it takes to make a map? Yes, we do. Alien megafauna. Oh. Alien protein. There we go. Oh, that's how we get
The
DNA
remains
capsules.
researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during
Dimensional depot.
exploration. Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local
I want it.
planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you
What the
come to
fuck?
defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
God, okay, that's all new stuff to me. Mycelia. We've got mycelia somewhere. Yeah, this is where we get the healing spray.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Yeah, it's pretty much just something where you can put all your building materials, so I don't have to carry all that crap, which is new. I haven't, not something I've used myself. Stinger protein. So what is the alien material that it's asking for? Okay, that doesn't really help. Did we have mycelia in our... in this? So we got more Mercer spheres. Yeah, there's the mycelia. Oh, we're full. God, we've got too much stuff. Get rid of all these stinger remains. We'll get rid of that. Grab that. I think that lets us research a few things.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Biomass.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
So we can't use the Mercer to make more strange alien material, which I thought might be the case. Keep the portable miner. Oh, could we do something with the the bugs, the alien organs? Do we have more stuff to do there?
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Look at this guy.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such
Oh,
due
there's
to
the
their
inhaler.
ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
DNA capsule. Okay, so we can make DNA capsules now. Oh, pocket dimension increase.
Alien protein can now be turned into
I'll take that.
biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fixit coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Wait, no, I take it, I don't give it. Good job. Give me pocket dimension.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fixit.
So I'm guessing that's actually something we find out in the... Because it's scannable, so it's probably just like a resource that we can find and smack. Oh, that is pretty significant. Well done. Good job, team. All right, back to what we were doing. God, that was a right old distraction, wasn't it? Wait. Whoa. Chill. Let's just turn what we've got into alien DNA and feed it into the sink, because that gives us more decorative things. And holy moly, we've got some biomass. Oh, wait, shit. No, that was the wrong one. Oh, God. I turned him into fuel to burn, not... Scrub. That's interesting, though. So instead of, like, cutting down trees, you could, like, kill animals to feed your burners early on. There we go, DNA capsule. And maybe we just see if there's anything we can research with these initially. Interestingly enough, like, there must be a limit to how many DNA capsules you can get, because enemies don't respawn. So theoretically, you could kill everything and have no way to continue this. It was megafauna, wasn't it? Doesn't look like... Okay, no. Sink it. Sink it. Turn it into sweet tickets. So there's 12 coupons there. Let's... Alien DNA. Sink. So that got a 6 coupons. That's pretty good. I'll take those. I'll take those too. No, I'll take those. Right. What have we got? We've got 20 tickets. I think organization. Is that it? No. Management. A floor hole. We'll take that. Pipelines. Yeah, we don't need that right now. I think we'll take these things because we're building a factory at the moment, so that will be useful. Organization, I'm not sure we're too worried about. A chrome paint finish. We'll grab those because they are potentially quite pretty. Oh, walls. Shit. What's in our cart? 20. Equipment, a cup. Oh, lol, you can turn them into part. That's funny. Obviously, a horrible ratio, most likely. All right, let's just buy. Don't need to think about it too much. We get plenty of those. Spam clip doesn't craft any quicker. You just got to hold. Wait, was that not the right one? Clipping, let's go. Oh, is this?
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets. Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Really? Doesn't look like it. Is there... Oh, wait, no, the object scanner is a item. Right. So if we go to our crafting equipment, crafting table, maybe that's where we can start looking for those things more directly. Josh. Object scanner. Yeah, see if I click, doesn't even work. You gotta hold it. Bish bosh bosh. Ah, cool. Anyway, we keep getting distracted from this factory over here. Look at that. Even from a distance, it's starting to look like progress. That big distraction for the MAM was all because we needed concrete to finish that pillar there on the left. Wouldn't even read about it. And I wanted the concrete, not the ladder. Although I do want the ladder now. Gosh, I wanted the ladder, you silly. There we go. All right. So this will take 30 per minute and spits out 30 per minute. All right, so it's a 1-to-1 for the ratio in and out, which means that our belt coming out, if it is a Mark II, can hold 20. So each... okay, so there was an argument for a 4x4 and going 3 levels, because then each one puts out 1 Mark II belt worth of goods. So do we redo this and make it a 8x8, or not 8x8, but like 8x8? So that way we have 4 belts, tier 2 coming out. All right, let's zoop. Hold shift so it automatically clips. Man, the building in this game is so cool. Just the ease with which you can make things. It's fantastic. Stru, did you know? Right, so that means we would have a belt coming out of here. 120. Get it to face the right way. So that would serve those 4. And then here. And then the same above. How do we combine them though? That's the question. The other thing we could do is actually have this 2x2 group here all combined into one. So if we were to do that, if we brought this out here, and then we had a merger. want you to turn in there better. Now I'm going to have iron ingots stuck in my inventory. So what if we go out there, and then put the merger... I want you to snap to this one. Delete that, delete that. Alright, it's not snapping, which is a little bit annoying. So let's just eyeball it. Alright, so that's fine. So that goes into there, that goes into there. If that goes on top, do they link? Surely not. But what if we instead use a lift? Mark 1 is enough, right? 60, yeah. I need to be up here. And we need the merger again. Oh gosh, it doesn't. All right, what if we do this? These can go on these, can't they? Yes, it can. So that suggests that this would go on that side, but that side is currently in use. We are approaching jank, I think, unfortunately. Alright, let's try. Getting these out straight, right? Now if this invalid shape. I would like it to snap into a right angle. I wonder if that is where our problem is, that we don't have something for it to put a rod on. There we go. We can break the laws of physics if we do it platform first and then take it away. Now we hope that this doesn't clip anything. It doesn't. Get rid of that, because what we want to do is we want to prioritize this right turn. extend this out a little bit. Okay, why doesn't it clip to that? Why doesn't the merger go see that and go, oh, I see what you're trying to do there? I mean, we can line up the arrows, I guess, but it'd be nice if we didn't have to do it that way. Is it because I was trying to merge? Yeah, that's a merger. That's right. Wait, this is going the wrong way. What happened? How did that happen? Wait, why do you think? Because that's a merger. So we need a splitter. No, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that's confusing. The merger should still have an output, right? It outputs there. Right, so that's wrong. Okay, that's right. There we go. Probably not the most compact way to do it, but it's the way that we are doing it. There we go. And so that brings us out with a Mark II belt's worth of iron. I'm also cognizant that we need to bring power up here. So let's do that. We're out of cables. I need that extra dimension. Cable, 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 cable. I like that tower there. It's quite nice. I also think I'm going to keep the smelter as an outdoor operation. You know, all that smoke from the smelting, it makes sense to not put it inside. Get on the corner. Actually, get on this corner. Oh, and we're out of wire. God damn it. We were just there. This entire time, we are just expanding our capacity for basic materials and have not touched the more advanced things like the modular frames and the reinforced stuff yet. So there's a method to the madness, though, because those things take up so much capacity for iron plates that we want to make sure we've got a shit ton of them. And screws, too. See, look at it. All sitting here being useless. Oh, I've still got to put another 2 in there. Gosh. Gosh. at that. That's what we're constructing up there. Get you in the corner there. Get you there. You're not clipping, are you? You are, kinda. Are you? Yeah, that's clipping. Oh, I just realized without the other conveyor belts, and I'm not going to know what's going to clip or not. They are out of alignment. Thought shift was meant to solve that problem. Oh, because we need to do this. Because we're kind of cheating. Oh, that was yellow, which means it's probably not correct. And they're facing the wrong way. Oh my gosh, pay attention. I mean, you'd think if you middle clicked it would like copy the orientation as well. Oh god, we've got to feed them too. There you go. Now we can just use a lift to get stuff up there. We use Mark II belts, but that's alright. No, they only use power when they're actually crafting anything, and these aren't plugged in either, so we should be all Gucci on that front. Right, so that one turns into there. And if we make them... So that one turns into there. How did we get that one to work? I think we had another platform, didn't we? No? Maybe we did it like this. Oh god, I hate wanting to get things on right angles. There we go. Hold control and we can right angle it. Alright, so we'll make it enter through... We'll make it mirrored. So then this one will be the connection, which means this needs that. Oh, come on, chill out. There we go. Okay, whoa. We need to be more careful with how we're doing this. So that points that way, which is incorrect. It's got to point that way. That's correct. There we go. Which means this one goes here. Then hold control, get our angle in, make the connection, and then that comes to, all right, cool. Cool. We'll get rid of those for now. We're going to have a couple of those little platforms if we forgot them anywhere too. So that one's done, that one's done. That one we almost forgot, and that one should be good. Doesn't have a little stick under it. Good, 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 good. All right, so our output is done now. Input, we could do it the same way. We could have a splitter feeding from down there, going up here. Or we could bring all of these down with lifts and see what they look like. How do we want to split them? Oh. Right, I think we're just gonna do what we've done here, but with splitters. So the splitter. Is that right? So that splits to that. That splits to... Wait. One, two. So that splits to that. Oh. That comes from here. Then that goes to here, and then that... Okay, that's better. There we go. And then we ditch that. Ditch that. And... This is where we start to be like, right angles? What's a right angle? Who cares? I've lost my patience for the right angles. These will still be symmetrical. They'll just be a different angle. A 45-degree angle also, you know? But it means we don't need to do that extra work of making them perfect. So. Maybe if I had the blueprint gun, I would feel differently about setting it up right now and being able to replace it, but it is what it is. All right. Whose idea was it to do it on 2 levels? This would have been like so much quicker if I just made it flat and wide, but no. I want to make it compact, and I want to start building vertically. I want it to look fancy. All right, so put a power pole here. And then there's a power pole here. I tend to like to put these on all corners, just so I've got the power if I need it. Especially if we start doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. They're all powered. Well, every angle's a right angle if it works. All right. So our capacity is 470. Our production... Wait, what? Why is our capacity? Oh, I think it's because our... Okay, because our... Wait. I'm sure the capacity should be higher. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're producing excess energy because it's just burning it out. But our maximum construction is 300. That makes me wonder if there's something funky going on with my coal. Might need to look into that. Right, so this is all going to be making iron. Now, the other thing to remember as well is I have overproduced these because we cannot give them enough iron ore for them to all produce at maximum. Each one of these is worth half a normal iron mine. So at the moment we've got enough for 8 iron mines that are normal, and we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means honestly once we get to Mark 2 mining we're gonna need more, but we're playing pretty what do you call it? We're playing pretty conservatively, not rushing things, so shouldn't be a problem anytime too soon. Right, so Mark 1 belt. So we need to think about how we're going to feed them. We've got a Mark 2 belt, which will bring 120 resources, which will feed one set of 4. And we've used Mark 1 belts here. Let me double check my maths. 60 per minute. And then that's feeding 2. That do 30 per minute. That's correct. These aren't even all connected up yet. Gosh damn. So we've got another 3 mines to connect. And they will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suppose if we connect these 2 and those 2, yeah, I think that's the way we'll go. So we're gonna have see, look, and we still did our right. Oh, that's not even a right angle properly, and we suck. Come on, come on. Nah. So that goes there. Just out of curiosity, is that vibes or is that not vibes? Oh wait, that's gonna block this one. Unless this is secretly genius. Wait, did I use the wrong? Yeah, I did. Man, if this is secretly genius, it is. Wait, this is going to be real bad. This one. Oh, no. Okay, so that's currently feeding 120 per minute through those 4 belts. So that means we need a Mark II belt going here. We need a Mark II belt here too. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That is... that means this needs to change though. Because they can't be right next to each other like that. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so this one's going to change. Man, Minecraft. I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft recently-ish. And man, that game's a trip. It's been hitting my feed more on YouTube as well for whatever reason. And man, I don't know. It's crazy to think about how much that game's changed over the years. Like in a good way. This game definitely does scratch a very similar itch though. I'll give it that. Alright, line it up. Okay, what is that belt? That's a Mark 1 belt. That's going to need to be a Mark 2 belt. I think all of these are going to need to be Mark 2 belts. They will work in the meantime though, so we won't get too pressed on it. And then we get one of these. And it goes here. And then we get one of these, and it goes here. And then this goes... Wait, what's going on here? Is it too high? It might be too high. Let's see if this one fits. Oh my gosh. This might be accidentally genius. Why? Why does this one not fit? I saw yellow. I saw yellow, you son of a gun. Alright, I need a closer look. Something's going wrong here. Alright, it's alright, there's another ladder. Right, is it because it's a little bit too low? Let's have a look at the other one. Oh gosh, they're working. Okay, it needs to be dead even. Okay, so if we do it from up here, we should be all good. I want catwalks. I want to stop jumping over things like this. Alright, so use the gun on it. Yep. Come on, you spectacular. Why doesn't it work on this side? What's the difference? What is different? Okay, there's definitely more space between that one and this one. But why? They should be perfectly aligned, shouldn't they? Did we not perfectly align them? Let's use Mark 1. Why isn't that straight? Is there something wrong with this placement here? No, not the... That. Thank you. I don't know if they connected back up, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, come on. It's like it's doing a loop, but it shouldn't have to do a loop. Know what I mean? And I can't make it high enough here. Can we do something real jank, maybe? If we do something jank, then maybe we can force it. And it won't be, like, perfect. That needs to be... It needs to be better. I'm not saying it needs to be perfect, but it definitely needed to be better than that. See if we put that there. And then we... Oh, come on! Making me pick up iron ore into my inventory. Right, here's how we fix this. By forgetting about the... Wait, no. By forgetting about it being symmetrical. I don't know what happened between them. Like, are the gaps different here? Yeah, that's a different gap. That's a wider gap than it is here. Ugh. Oh, okay, so maybe we can fix it by really simply moving that one smelter. Oh, gosh. And it's facing the wrong way. Why, when I copy it, does it not copy the orientation? Right, so that goes there like that, which means that changes. So that went to here, right? That went like that. Then this did that. Let's call that a 45-degree angle, because then it's perfect, right? That's not a 45-degree angle. No shot. And now we should be able to grab a lift up to there. And it's just gonna work. It just needs me to be from the right angle. Wait, that's not facing the right way. Right. Hey! Oh. Overshot the ladder. We still suck. God, we haven't even got to constructing stuff. And it's like coming on 5 o'clock. Holy moly. So then we just need to get this into there. And we're back off to the races. Holy, what a build. I like this build, actually. I really do. I actually like the curves. I like that there's the down slope that's unintentional, but ended up being mirrored on both sides. I like it a lot. Definitely like it. All right, so we've got a bit and one square on that side. And we've got a bit and one square on that side. A little more of a bit, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. Fantastic. Give me some ladder, please. I fucking love the curves, man. Right, I think we're begging for 4 legs. Preferably centered. And that's centered on this one, right? Ladder's going to be less useful there than it was previously. Wait, are these legs not even? Oh no, they are. They're fine. Yep. All good. Alright. Oh, we haven't even finished this side yet. No! Alright, so each 4 are bringing back their, back to a 120 speed belt. So, I think for this one, we will... Oh no, we've got this mirrored. Okay, so this needs to come straight. Okay, so it alternates. So it's top, then this comes straight. Yep. And then the one next to it. Oh, we're gonna have satisfaction. Like, don't you? You better flip and believe it. We're gonna have satisfaction. So one of those goes there. One of those goes there. Now, did we do 90 degrees here? Wait, what did we do here? Yeah, okay, here. 90 degrees. I shouldn't be using Mark II belts here. Come on, control yourself. Why doesn't that fit? Okay, what we should probably do is get our 90-degree rotation in. There we go. That's better. Come on, buddy. Snap. Didn't snap to the right one. Did that make a connection? That might have made it. That might have made a connection. It was just that good. Wait, no. No. That is not a connection. There we go. What was that? That was a wild thing to snap to. Oh, and then we've got the same issue here where... Oh no, there we go, that worked. Alright. So that's the bottom connected. And then we have the top coming to these ones. Oh god, I see the line briefly, and then it... There we go. So then these come down here. And do that. Man, this took longer than I thought. 15 minutes of rest per day. Let's go. All right, we abdicated from the 90-degree angles there, but I think that's okay. We did one. Let's remove it. Yeah. Wait, did we still get a 90-degree there? We did. Okay, so there's something different about this side because we didn't get an automatic 90-degree angle. But if you don't tell anyone, neither will I. So there we go. We've got 4 lines of 120 iron ingots per minute capable from this particular factory, which is, I think, fantastic. I think we need to replace a ladder over here. Oink. A ladder over here too. Probably not the best place for a ladder on a slope like that, but hey. I guess we can address that, can't we? Excellent. Absolutely satisfactory. Oh, there's part of my 15-minute per day break. Right, so now we need to bring more iron ore here. So each one of these can take 120 per minute. That's 2 normal mines. So this one is feeding into that. I think what that means is technically these should be merged to feed the first 4. Or we can not merge them and know that we're going to upgrade them and double our output, and that way each set of 1 mine will feed 4 of those. I'm pretty sure that's how it'll work. So maybe we just do that. All right. So here's where we're going to potentially get ourselves into some trouble. We're going to be cutting off our production of iron plates and stuff, and that means we're going to need to reinstate those fairly quickly. Thank goodness. I was worried for a moment that I hadn't set up storage collecting these, but I have because I'm a genius. So if we do disrupt the production, we're going to be okay. This game is fantastic. I cannot speak highly enough of it. Probably the one thing that you shouldn't do in the game is look up guides and spoilers too much. And I don't mean stop watching now, because I'm not going to spoil anything. But like, you don't want to see like this is not the perfect smelting setup, but it is my smelting setup, and that's what's fun about it. So this is going to output 4 lines, and let's think about how that output happens. Because I want this to output into a actual building. So let's have a look at what's going on out here. What are we about to build on top of? Nature. That's fine. Nature's had its chance. It's had thousands of years. Thousands and thousands of years. And now it's my turn. Curiously, is there any coal this way? I think there's coal over this way, maybe? It's a long way away if it is. Coal? Hello? That way. Okay, I was right. It's ages away, though. We'll think about that in the future. It's kind of amazing. I thought that I might get to the point of creating steel production, but no, not going to happen. All right, what foundations do we have that are pretty? These are the walls and stuff. Is there a way to change what type it is? No, that just changes the height. I thought I bought the concrete ones from Fixit. Let me just double check my coupons situation. Oh, and actually, we want to figure out how we're going to bring this other iron ore down, which is probably on these platforms to be yak percento. Actually, they're right there. When I first played Satisfactory, you could not do the zoop where you place like multiple of those like that. Like it just wasn't a thing. Imagine that. Imagine having to like place them all like 1, 2, 3 like that. That was the Satisfactory I grew up with. You kids today are spoiled, I'll tell you what. All right, so we've got that miner, and that miner. All right. All right. Sorry, buddy. You need to go on a... Oh, we need zoop mode. You need to go on a platform so you are plumb and level. You're going to go that way. Which means you are also going to face where the new stuff is. And this one, can we get a gentle slope down? Oh, that power pole. And see, because we're on the global grid, it connects up. I love the global grid. That's another thing that I didn't have when I was a kid. The global grid. All right, so you can face that way. Because that's where you're sending your stuff. And I probably should have put that platform down so it was going to be plumb on the foundation. There we go. Hey, Rexman, how's it going? Alright, so we can give them a bit more power again. Boink. Boink. So they're making 60 each, is it? Yep. So I think that means we're going to need 2 conveyor belts, because that's... Oh my god, press the right button for the love of... Yeah, so... Ah, man. We should have plenty. Yeah, okay. We're going to run 2 conveyor belts there. So, it's going to go this way. Alright, so it's going to go along here. No. Oh my gosh. Alright, so and the other one will go here. No, don't snap to that, please. And we need to face the right way. And we want these pillars to be lined up. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, like just fine. There. And we're probably not going to get pillars matched. So, whatever. So oh gosh. So we bend it. Why are you snapping there? Right, so that makes that right angle there. That makes that right angle there. There we go. We've got a nice little curve. That's interesting that that one looks tighter than this one, which suggests we can do better. Apparently, if we can do better, it's more effort than I'm willing to put in. 2 years, yeah, I've been waiting for early access on this game because I do enjoy the game a lot, and I just felt like it was definitely worth waiting for early access. We'll put this back down, but for now, we will get this connected here. Which means you come all the way over here. Turn that way. Why is that clipping? Because this is not straight. Man, I thought that happened fantastically, but apparently not. Oh, maybe that one's not straight either, actually. Copy the belt, not the support. Yeah, this one's not straight either. Do it again, but do it better. All right, fantastic. So now we just need to bring them back to the mining machines. Zoop, 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 zoop. Come on. Right, so what's going to be the easiest way to bring these around? Grab that up there. Now we'll put a merger on this. Then we'll grab this here into the merger. Now, is this going to work? It's going to be a little bit tight for our other friend, but that's all right. Come on, where's my guidelines? Come on. All right, well, what did we learn? We learned that we want to get a bit closer before we make the turn. go. Ah. Actually, I wonder if how tight the curves are to do with the location of the supports underneath. No, that's... Wait, yeah, maybe that's it, because that support's way back there, and it's turning. Whereas, yeah, interesting. Worth some further thought when I, feel like thinking. Get a bunch of supports down, and then... we'll just feed this straight over here. We want some organicness, right? We don't want it to be all straight 90-degree turns. All right, off we go. So I think what we're going to end up having happen now is every one of these is going to have iron ore, but they're not going to have enough iron ore to have 100% uptime, which is fine, but we can saturate them over time, particularly when we upgrade the miners. Particularly one of them has only got, like this line will only have 60 per minute, and it could sustain up to 120 at the moment. And goodness gracious, we need to set our recipes. And we need to check they've all got power, actually. I don't think these ones down here have power. Now, I could be really fastidious and make sure these power points are all symmetrical. But, you know, I could, in general, just be a better person. But, you know, that's actually really cool. So that's new. Like, so that's a wall socket which I've added with Fix-It coupons, and it didn't used to my knowledge, automatically change based on what you're looking at. You had to select it from the menu, and I'm having a tough time getting the wire selected. I think that's everything powered now. Oh, look at him go. I think you just got full output. Yeah. And we've got iron ingots coming from everywhere. Holy moly. They should start coming from here soon. Here comes the last of the iron ore. The good thing is, I was about to say, the good thing is, like, we should have some saturated lines, right? Like, did I calculate this properly? Or are they half? That's going to have implications, isn't it? Okay, so 60 is coming in here and going to there, so that's half saturated. 60 is coming in here and going to there, that's half saturated. This is going to be a fully saturated line, because that's two connected to this one. So our third line is full saturation. And our fourth line is 1. And it's going to be putting out 60 per minute. Right. I think that's correct. Right? Because we've got 1, 2. That are just 1. And then here we merged those two. So that's a full 160 per minute going down this line here. And then this is just a lonely one Right. Okay. So line 3 is our big one. Now we could balance the iron coming out. We could put a buffer in place of storage containers, or we could just plan ahead with how we want to use it. So this is our full iron line here. Like, this is going to spit it out as fast as it currently can. Man, look at it. Oh, we're going to put our observatory back, don't we? Lookout tower. Okay, so it's just a little bit over that side, like that. Look at him go. How do I sheath my weapon? Is that a thing? Oh, it's almost like Factorio from up here. Hey. And then from that side. Whoa. Whoa. How far away are we, I wonder, from Mark III logistics? I think that's something that we can potentially research, which would help us combine the belts into 240 speed instead of 120. I feel like if we push on a little too much using these slower belts, we're gonna get into trouble. See, I told you this spaghetti here was temporary. And I'm showing you I can run belts if I need to. And our hub is down here again. Oh, I missed the ladder. Rotors, frames, steel production, eh? Okay, so we need steel to get to Mark III, right? So that's probably a pretty high priority, which means we need to go and explore for coal and stuff. Which does mean it's not so close that I'm willing to not continue making a factory that's going to make screws and reinforced iron plates and stuff. Look at that. This is still working through stored stuff. That's crazy. I think the screws have stopped. Oh no, it's still gone. Barely. See, this mess here. This is what my first Factorio base looked like, but I kept expanding it, and yeah, you run into issues where you can't like easily make more modular frames because it's like in the middle of a mess of stuff that's also making like rotors and stuff. This though, now we can now start feeding lines of pure iron ingots into factories and use them and expand them as we need. So let's look at some things. Okay, so we need rotors. What's our inventory look like? All right, let's grab a stack of rotors because we do need to be making constructors. And we should have a buffer of rotors up here. This whole platform needs to be changed as well because the I started placing the foundations here before I realized that there was the world grid to snap to. so that everything's on the same grid. So this is off grid at the moment, which is a little bit annoying. So we've got those, and we've got these. Let's take those. I think we're done making rotors, are we? Oh no, there's still rotors that'll come out. All this is going to dry up because we've diverted our iron ore, so that's okay. Oh god, we got stuck halfway through, but that's okay because we should have everything back up and running before we run out of stuff. Oh, man, I really should fill in the gaps there. Being able to see any of that desert stuff is just disgusting. Right, what can we do for walls? Okay, so we have a conveyor belt wall. Unfortunately, it doesn't match up with where we would necessarily be coming through. Oh, we could do 2 and 2 actually. That might work. Right, and then we want a door to get in. I'm thinking maybe the side door. Lol. So our 4 conveyor belts. If we get these lined up. Are you going the wrong way? Is that straight? I think so. All right, so this way we can build into a factory. Oh wait, we did that wrong. No! I'm gonna have iron ingots everywhere. Gosh. I have not shot. I have not got guns yet. Factory first, guns second. We're not playing Halo. There we go, that's better. Why doesn't that stick to... There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. I feel like we're not going to get this symmetrical because of how we've done it, but hey. If we try and copy where the foundations are. That probably would have been an easier way to get it symmetrical in the first place. Oh well. Not even close to symmetrical. I also think they couldn't have been symmetrical because these aren't centered with the windows anyway, so... It is what it is. Now we can always expand to the left, or to that direction, whatever it is. And theoretically we could always expand up, so we haven't built ourselves into a hole when we do need to expand that, but... let's have a look at our fix-it counter. And I'm sure I bought concrete slabs. Oh, maybe it's customizer. Oh, wait, that's for... Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, so I color it. I color it. So I build the foundation, then I change the color. In that case, asphalt. Yeah. Zoop. Because this is outdoors, right? So it's asphalt. Excellent. Now we're talking. Yeah, we'll do this line as well. This will increase productivity by roughly 5%. Because I'll feel happier. I suppose by rights then all this side should be too. Let's just do everything that's not underneath a roof. Asphalt. Beautiful. The brutalist satisfaction. Now we're talking. So now we have on, we want to make plates and rods, iron rods. Oh, and that makes it as asphalt. Interesting. Anyway, I want concrete now. Because this is all going to be indoors. We're actually going to make a factory floor. Don't worry, all the nature poking out will be dealt with. Wow. Beautiful. We did miss some bits though, because I didn't zoop all the way early on. I didn't commit. But we're going to commit now. Now, is this a piece of rock? That is... what do we do about this? Do we... I mean, that we can deal with a chainsaw when we get some fuel. This, though... Don't know what to do about that. It's not even centered. I am thinking about making it a, like we could do that. A memory of what was there. Yes. That's what we're going to do. We do need something else to make that work, though. Something that we haven't purchased yet. Oh, it's a shame I can't copy the color scheme. Everything's quiet. All the production here stopped. What was I doing? I was going to fix it. Fix it, sync. Alright, what do we have lots of that we don't need lots of necessarily? Alien DNA. Yeah, fuck all the biomass. And the leaves. And the iron ore. Oh man, the smart plating could be some quick bucks there. Chainsaw will keep. Limestone can flip off. I'd rather the expensive stuff go first. Oh, DNA points are different. They don't add to like one main point thing. Right. Right. Maybe 3 is enough for what I need. Architecture. We've got 2 tickets left. I really want the walkways. A road barrier? Jesus. Alright, let's save the rest of our tickets. Wait, did I not grab the coupons like a scrub?
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix-It Awesome Shop products.
No worries. Anytime, Ada. We're gonna have to go and get all these plants clipping through our foundations and deal with them at some point. Huh. It really was genius for them to add the jump and slide mechanic. Because you do a lot of running between things, and it just helps. It just helps it feel a little less monotonous, even though it probably still is quite monotonous, to be honest. Yoink. Totally intentional. You wouldn't even know. So this, does this make it pass? Right, that passes fine. These 2 don't pass as nicely. God, we're out of reinforced iron plates. That's actually a problem. Lol, build a wall and then try and run through it. We could carry on building, but just using Mark 1 conveyors, knowing we need to upgrade them. Look at that. We almost have our first building. Right. Let's now think about how things are going to shake out. So, we want to make iron plates. We need to use constructors. And for constructions, we need reinforced iron plates. So, off we go to see how many we've got stockpiled. I think we had like 4 stacks, 4 and a bit maybe. I just realized that the asphalt sounds like asphalt. That's cool. I don't know why I wouldn't have expected that. Very cool. They're up here. No! We should still be making things. Yeah, we're still making things. It's just very slowly because of the screws. Look at that. Give me all of them. Give me those 2. Walking on conveyor belts makes you faster. Was that tip 11 now? Something like that. I want more cosmetics. I need windows. I need the frames. I need everything. So let's have a look at our constructor. Let's have a look at our assembler. And let's figure out what we need to do. So we have 120 iron ingots per second coming through here. If we wanted to make reinforced iron plates, we need 30 iron plates per minute, and we need 60 screws per minute. So let's figure that out. I'm going to move this up here. This is not where we're putting it, but what we're doing at the moment is we are placing these to look at the recipe so we can plan out what the ratio is. So 30 iron plates per minute. So one of these makes 20. So that means we need 2 to make at least 30 per minute. Now, if we were to make 2 of these, now we have 60 per minute for iron plates, which means if we have 3 of these, we are now making 60 iron plates per minute. So that gives us 100% on the iron plates to the reinforced if we make 2 lots, which will give us 10 reinforced iron plates per minute. Now, but that means we need 60 screws, 120 screws per minute now. So let's have a look at the screw recipe. $40 per minute, so that means we need 3 of these, all right? So that's 120. So that's 120 screws. To do that, we need 30 iron rods, which come from iron ingots. Which means we need another 2 for iron rods. So that is 30 iron rods a minute going into 3 screw machines, which gives us 120 screws per minute, which goes into our assemblers, which use 120 to give us 10 reinforced iron plates per minute. Now they need 60 iron plates, which means we need 3 machines. So that gives us 90, sorry. So that's 90 iron ingots we need for that. because there's 3 machines doing 30 iron ingots each, plus the iron rods, which is 30. So what do we say? This was 90, wasn't it? That's 120. Well, what do you know? To make 2 constructors worth of iron plates, we need 120 iron ingots per minute. We've got 120 iron ingots here. We need to connect this iron ore to these machines, connect them to the assembler, and we are golden. So that means we need to start with figuring out our screws and iron plates. Our iron rods and iron plates. I want to get this done, I think, and then we'll end stream because this is probably the more important part of the build. So we need 5 of these connected to this. The problem is we need to ratio out the inputs so that they craft relatively evenly. So that's going to use 30. And this is going to use 90. So this uses 3 times as much as that one. So we have 2 options. Option 1 is we trust that the inputs are being saturated. So initially they won't evenly craft, but eventually, because they are more than enough items for the, well, they're exactly enough items for them all to craft at 100%, they will eventually move to the last thing in the chain and it will be full and it will be continuous. Or we can balance the output. So to balance it, we would potentially need to use a splitter. And later in the game, there are more elegant ways to do this. But at the moment, we are limited. So if we split that, that becomes 60 and 60. All right, so we get 60 coming through here, and then we get 60 coming through here. So if we split this one, which has got 60 going through, then we get 30 coming through here, and 30 coming through here. Which means if this goes across to the thing that's going to make screws, that will be perfect, right? And like we could make it even more perfect by actually having these connected away. So part of me wants to mega base, but what I really probably need to do is just focus on the fundamentals for now. And part of the fundamentals is to have these machines facing in the correct direction. All right. The orange for input. Oh, come on, snap. Call that snapping? That's not a snap. So we've got 60 per minute coming out here, 30 per minute coming out of here, which means that's enough for one of these, and that's enough for 2 of those. So let's finish these screw machines. We're gonna make this kind of compact, I think. Whoops. Oh, we don't quite fit. And I don't like that clipping anyway. How can we fit these? That's not snapping. That's better. Alright, so that's fine. We've got a plan. It might look like they're way too close to the walls, but we have a plan. So it's all going to be okay. Possibly the more scuffed part of this is going to be... I mean, I wish these connected to the ports completely. Alright. Mark 1 belt goes there. Goes there. Goes there. Goes there. Alright. So, this is our iron plates working. So 30 per minute. So this is getting fed 60, which gets cut to 30 and 30. And this is outputting 60, which gets cut to 30 and 30. So they are fully saturated. This is 30, which gets cut to 15 and 15. And we're good for the next part of the build, which is going to be the screws, right? So this is going to be putting out a bunch of iron rods. It's going to be putting out 30, which are going to need to be combined and then split again. So let's move these. So we're going to have these come around here, I think. Get the line. Thank you. We might even move these a little bit. Give us a bit more space to run belts. So we know we're going to end up splitting these. So we're going to grab our splitter. It's going to be input from there. Going to go there, there, and there. I wish I could find a way. Oh, wait, control. Control lets me make a right angle easy. Brilliant. And now we need a merger. So we're going to merge these two machines together. Ah, come on. It didn't give me the guidelines for some reason, but it's still... Oh, no, it's off. That's all right. Anyway. So it's putting out 15 iron rods per minute. So 30 to here, and then it's going to go 10, 10, 10. Which is correct, which is then going to put out 120. So on the other side of this, they're going to need to be merged into a 120 Mark II belt. So for the sake of ease, we'll just put a Mark II belt coming out here. We'll grab the merger, which was back in logistics still. We'll pop that there. And then for the sake of cheapity, okay, holding control is a game changer. Like, that's fantastic. All right, so that's going to output all the screws we need. So we'll get our screws and our plates all ready to go. Let me just make sure I've got the iron rods recipes selected. Yep. Screws. I think there's a hotkey to copy and paste. Unless I'm thinking of Factorio. Which wouldn't be the first time I thought about Factorio. Let me get our foundations up here. Yep, perfect. And I see, you thought I was going to keep spreading out, but I'm not going to. I got plans. We're going to make our secondary components on the second floor. Which does mean we probably want to have stairs. So I wonder if we've got any fix-it tickets to collect. I'm also hoping it doesn't get too dark in here. Wait, did we make this lower? No, that's fine. Oh. Alright, let's at least make it look supported for now. We have other plans for making it look supported coming up, but we might as well at least do something to make it plausible in the interim even. Let's leave that strip till we have more glass to make it transparent properly. Ah, our feature. No. I'm trapped. All right, let's calm down. There we go. Oh, look, finally we have an indoors that's not just the hat. All right, let's check our sink, our item sink. What I want is stairs, because otherwise we're going to use ramps to get up to the next level, and that's not super efficient for space. It looks a bit jank. I've got a bad feeling that the components I left going into the sink were a little bit basic, so we might not have enough tickets. Right, our tickets are here. One ticket! Ah. Gives us 3 total. Let's chuck those things in there and see how that goes, because we've got plenty of cables and we've still got that stuff being automated. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, we got the floor hole. Nice. Wait, where are the stairs? Oh, no, they're 5. 5, and we've got 3. That's going to take forever. Alright, we're going to do something drastic, because I kind of want that stuff. I'm going to put rotors in here. That wasn't as drastic as I was hoping. Alright, that's a waste of rotors. Give me what's left. Alright, we're going to have to do the jank. I think. We will build up a ramp. We'll try and get the build done and working. And at least we're using 1/4 of the smelters we placed today, which is exciting. Alright, gimme a foundation ramp. Can I pick the color? Let's keep this as metal. This stuff, I think that's fine. We'll do that. We will. Give ourselves some support here. There we go. Now, where was our metal plates coming from? Here. Oh, it clips with the side there. I pushed it too close. Do I care? Do I care? Wait, what am I out of? Cable. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I need to get bouncy shoes. I need to be able to start walking faster. Yeah, I really need to sort that out. Cable. Everything's so quiet because we don't have, like, ongoing production. Yeah, start up some production. There we go. Progress. Grab some wire in case we need wire. It's kind of crazy that, like, just making 2 lots of reinforced iron plates uses over a quarter. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It uses 40% of my current iron just to make 10 per minute. That is wild. I will say. Kind of hoping that this is in line with each other. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's grab these all up here. This was an not an early, but it's one of the things that changed my Satisfactory gameplay the most, was when I sort of learned to be a bit more like, holy shit, I need to, like, build vertically because it helps get like it helps get things out of each other's way, like conveyor belts out of each other's way. It's really useful for that. Okay, where did we put the screws? They're over here, aren't they? Yep. So they're over here. That's where they're going to come up from. And I wonder, do we have... Oh, we can place them like... They don't just center. Oh my god. Maybe we can use it over the other side then. Oh, we can't get it. Come on, you can do it. I think I need to put it first, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. No. If I'd thought of that first, I would have done it better, but I can't be bothered changing it. Right. So, we've got our inputs that we need for our plates coming up now. We're making 2, weren't we? So we need 2 constructors. So realistically, it's going to be easier to base them on the iron plates. Oh my god, I swear to god. Take a shot every time I put something back to front. Alright, so let's line that up there. And by a line, yeah, that's, I think that's lined up. Are you gonna... Wait, did I get it? Yes. Right, so here's where we're gonna have shenanigans, potentially. So we're gonna have to feed... These need to be combined and then split into 2. I think we can put a merger, not a splitter. I think we can do this. And then we bring it here. And then we split it. So then it's going to be merging to... What was the amounts we had here? Merging to 60, splitting to 30. Yes, that's right. So now we get a splitter. Attach it there. I can go there, and I can go there. And that means that that's going to be a little bit in the way for our fancy pants screws to come through. So we want to get on a different level for them. So, right, screws are 60 per minute. Right, that's fine. There's the limit of this. So if we do that there, do that there. Have a splitter, I want to say. Can it split from here? Run our conveyor over there. I'm not sure if this will work, but we're going to try it. You can tell when I get towards the end of my energy for a project when I start to just throw things around. Okay, and then this stuff needs to be stored because we want this to make a fluid buffer. Nice. My god, every time. You know what, let's line it up with this one. Right, merge them together. I think my issue... Oh no, that's lined up. I was going to say, I think my issue is that like when you use control to get a right angle, it has a less tolerance for change. Like it changes how much minutia you get for when you're moving things. Do I have a... Yeah, I've got a connection over there. Right, we're being slobs, right? We just want to get this to work. So they are powered. This is bad. I hate these like early PowerPoints. Like I really do. Like if the limit was 5, I'd be okay with it. But oh my god. I think if we do that, it will be on the other side as well, won't it? Oh, no, we don't have doubles. Oh, doubles are different. Boo. All right, let's do that. Scuffed AF. All right, this is bad. Don't do this, guys. This is me just getting shit sorted. I'm a professional electrician. Alright, then this one can connect to those two. Actually, no, we want to preserve some power ability to keep going around the room. So they're going. They're going. Why is there nothing coming through here? No power to these yet. Right. That's fine. There we go. I think that's everything working. I guess we need to check that splitter at the top that I'm not sure is going to work. It was this one there, wasn't it? Come on, output. Here we go. Screws are coming. So we don't even have screws saturated on this line. So we should see 2 go down the lift and 2 come out the side. We are 40% spaghetti, which not ideal, but it's the deal I made. Oh, come on, stay up there. Here we go, moment of truth. 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. It needs 60 per minute, which that's not... Oh, wait, they've sped up. Wait. Our belt's too slow. It needs to be 120. Okay, we need a Mark II belt here. That was a miscalculation, which means we need a Mark II lift. Which means... Okay, there we go. Now we should be at capacity. Yeah, see, this is slow because it's... Oh, God, is the splitter slow? No. The splitters don't have a speed. These should all be moving at all times, I would have thought. Let's have a look. One line of iron ore. I mean, the other 3 are half lines, so... Listen to the sound of factory factoring. I just need the catwalks now. Look at it go. %. That'll be because it hasn't quite saturated. 98%. Beautiful. There we go. We'll be getting 10 plates a minute. Considering how quickly you can throw out reinforced iron plates like this conveyor belt. Each section uses 1 reinforced iron plate. That's pretty crazy. So, as a sneak peek, we still need to do rotors. It only uses 25 screws and 20 iron rods per minute. We'll figure out a ratio on that and we'll get iron rotors being made, I guess. That might be during the week when I'm having some downtime, though. 4 per minute. Jesus. That'll be an interesting ratio to fix. I'll leave that there as a reminder for what I'm doing. But what have we achieved, basically? We've got our ore refractory. It's a shame that that's a bit jank. I don't know if I'll fix that. Maybe I will. We'll see. But, like, the factory isn't centered. And I don't think it could be centered because of the way the grid works. I suppose one option would be to have it directly in line with the furthest one and have them all come across. Potentially moving it to this one would be the ideal way. That might be the plan, actually. Instead of like having it centered around the center, having it aligned left instead of centered, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got our smelting done, and our smelting is future-proof for at least a little while. We've got reinforced iron plates being made. What we don't have is excess iron plates and iron rods and screws. That is not ideal because we still use those in basic building. So I suspect that we might... Oh, look, we've got plenty of a stockpile here, so we might look into having one lot of iron ore being diverted into just making these things. So it's at 30 per minute, so that's one smelter's worth making iron plates. That's probably enough. And yeah, maybe having one line split in half, and that half of a line can make one lot of iron plates and 2 lots of iron rods, which would be fine. And I suppose if you're making 2 lots of iron rods, you could then make screws and just have them stockpile. What was the screw to rod ratio? 10. That's probably fine to have that passively going in the background. One of the things that would be great, and that I'm sort of waiting for, which, I mean, there's a lot of things like that, but smart splitters is something you get a bit later in the game. And once we get a smart splitter, we can set things like iron plates to fill up a storage box, and any excess can be sunk into the awesome sink to help us get like these coupons to help us get more decorative items and stuff, which is always a lot of fun. And I think that is us being able to get walkways. Not enough coupons. Did I put my coupons somewhere? Oh, I didn't actually get them.
Fix-It never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
Right, let's throw down some stairs and stuff, and then let's give up. Now, I do remember I never really got to the point where I was like super au fait with how these particular things work. And I probably should have set that to Zoop. I think I just need to have a bit more care for how it snaps. So I can snap to the middle, the side, middle of the side. And like here, for example, I want to make it so we can... I want it to... Oh, there, we almost had it. Do I have a... Yeah, catwalk intersection. Like, does that... Yeah, that overrides the... Okay, cool. Cool. And see, now I can service all those buildings. Although, I have to say, I think I would prefer if... we did this at a T-junction here. Now, does that let us... Again, that's better. Whoops. Yeah, like proper use of catwalks and stuff is reasonably important in being able to get around a bit more effectively. So now we could have this go all the way down here and link up to this part of the factory too. I forgot that wasn't made yet. And get a T-junction. Oh, whoops. God, how did I manage that? And then if we find our center here, put in a T-junction. Ah, clipping. Oop. There we go. Factory. We got a factory. I guess it would be cool if we had this going across backwards. T-junction. Is this going to intersect with our... Yeah, it does. Ugh. Alright, I think this needs to be one wider, and so that way we can make a network of catwalks. That's cool. That is so cool. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Definitely needs some suspension. Lucky we have something to suspend with. Oh, why doesn't that... That's... Okay, that's a shame. I hate trying to line these up. So what I should do is do it the other way around. Actually, that'll work better because then I can just do this, this. Oh, maybe this is how we get that to There we go. Now we can make it look supported without it looking balked. God, I'm getting distracted. I was meant to finish stream. Like... Oh! And it didn't clip through the top. Fantastic. God, this game, it's just... Like, I know it's called Satisfactory, but it really is satisfying. Like, to, like, execute a plan like this. And then have, like, stuff happening. Let's, get something for the thumbnail. For another one. So that's it. I think I'm done. I think I have spent probably more than enough of my Sunday playing Satisfactory at this point. It's been a long stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you know, anyone catching it on the rewatch enjoys just chilling out to some Satisfactory. Fantastic game. Really, really love it. If it's your vibe, I think it would be fantastic for anyone that enjoys this sort of Zen building stuff. But I've got to go, and I've got to do things and be a person before I have to go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. But hope you guys enjoyed. Keep side scrolling. We'll catch you guys next time.